Hi and welcome. I woke up at 7:30 in the morning with an idea I had to prototype immediately because I've never seen this done before on YouTube. This is an envelope spine binding where scored envelopes slot into this elastic system to become both the structure and the pages. And here I'm showing you the materials that I will be using to create also the covers from recycled snack boxes. And next, what you're going to do is grab your snack box and you're going to need two, one for the front and the back cover. And what you'll do is trim each of them approximately 4.5 or so by 6.5. And do not cut that bottom flap because it will come in super, super handy. Next, you'll cover both the front and the inside and also that flap on both snack covers, if you will. I also want you to grab a couple of smaller eyelets to add on the corners of both the front and the back corner back cover flaps. Next, you're going to grab or cut a recycle box 2 by 6.5 inches and cover it with your cardstock of choice. You're going to need 3 envelopes. We will now begin the assemblage of kind of like the core, if you will. What's super important to be mindful of is I used envelopes that are 4.25 inch by 9.5 inches. I applied the digital of choice and allow it to completely dry. Now you're going to score each envelope starting with your first one at 3 and 7/8 of an inch. And then you're going to score at 5 and 7/8 of an inch. You'll score the other 2 envelopes, same measurements. Here's a quick little pocket tip before we begin to assemble. You should consider grabbing a circle punch and inserting it on whichever envelope you'd like and punch a notch. Now we're going to layer your envelope kind of offsetting each other slightly, and you want to, and I apologize that it's not my score, my trimmer is not in frame, but you want to stack them so that they don't go beyond 6.25 inches because that's again the size of the spine. And I'm showing you here how I am attaching each envelope to create that spine that's 2 inches wide by 6.5 inches long. Next, let's attach the spine to the center of the 6 envelopes and allow that to dry. Now, while the spine is drying, we're going to grab medical tape, and I'm also going to use washi tape. And what I did is I applied a strip of medical tape on the outside part of the front cover. And be careful because you don't want a massive gap, but I'm thinking 1 1/16 of an inch so that it will give you some wiggle room when you open and close the front and the back covers. Next, I want to add a little extra strength, so I'm adding a snowflake oldie but goodie washi tape from my stash on top of that medical tape. It's totally up to you. You can use, any tape that you desire. You can also use fabric if you'd like. And now I'm adding 4 eyelets, 2 on the top and 2 on the bottom. Once you add your 4 eyelets to your spine, you're going to grab your elastic or ribbon of choice. I'm opting to use elastic because I absolutely love that type of binding system, and insert it through your top and your bottom eyelet holes. Now add your signatures, and this journal has 2 signatures. Then I added a little bit of floss ribbon on the pockets, and as I'm showing you here, These are the two inside pockets, and then I will show you also how the flaps open, and I love how they cascade. And then here are the 3 pockets that are on the front, and then the 3 pockets that are in the back, which gives you a total of 6, and 2 additional pockets on the cover. I had so much fun creating this. I would love to hear your thoughts. How would you create with your recycled envelopes? This is a joy, and thank you so much for spending some time with me.